When Ayomide stepped through the university gate for the first time, he carried more than just his suitcase. He carried the weight of dreams far bigger than his small hometown. He looked around the campus with excitement and fear mixing on his face. New place, new people, new life, and somewhere on that same campus path, Oluwadara was also taking her first steps into this new world. Her smile was soft, her eyes filled with curiosity, and the sun seemed almost gentle on her skin. She held her notebook tightly, hoping this new chapter would shape her life for the better. They walked past each other, yet neither noticed. Two souls crossing paths for the first time in many years, but unaware. Inside the lecture hall, Ayomide settled quietly into his seat. He wasn't the loud type, just a boy determined to make his family proud. Dora slipped into a seat a few chairs away from him, opening her notebook, her handwriting neat and gentle. Lecturer didn't show up. Everyone left the hall until only two people remained, Ayomide and Dora. He looked up slightly. She glanced in his direction, and for the first time, their eyes met. A small, respectful smile. Shy, gentle. Hi. I'm Oluwadara, she said softly. Ayomide, he replied, not knowing those two names had once been spoken in the same village. Dora repeated his name, and suddenly she paused. Ayomide, wait, what's your surname? He told her, and that was when the spark lit. Her eyes widened, her smile grew. I know you, she said quietly. From the village, we used to play together when we were little. Ayomide froze. A flood of childhood memories washed over him, playing in the dust, chasing chickens, laughing under the mango tree. They walked out of the classroom together, talking softly, almost shyly, about the past, how their families knew each other, how life carried them in different directions, and how destiny somehow brought them to the same campus. On the same day, days turned into weeks. They studied together in the library, sharing books when money was tight. They ate together in the cafeteria, learning each other's favorite foods. They walked home after class, talking about their dreams and fears they never told anyone else. There were days of stress, nights filled with assignments, moments when they misunderstood each other. A small argument created a quiet distance between them, and for a while, they didn't talk. Ayomide sat alone under a tree. Dora sat alone in a hostel hallway, both pretending they weren't thinking of each other. But true connection always finds a way. One evening, as the sun set, they met under the same tree, again, this time with softer eyes. Apologies whispered gently, smiles returning slowly, like dawn after a long night. From then on, they grew closer. They studied late into the night with friends. They walked under street lights, sharing stories about childhood. Dora supported. Then came the rainy day, a soft drizzle that soaked the campus grounds. Ayomide held an umbrella over both of them as they walked, close, warm, two hearts learning each other's rhythm. Christmas season arrived. The campus was full of small decorations, colors, lights, and laughter. Students danced, ate, celebrated, but Ayomide and Dora, they found a quiet spot to sit and talk, not about school, but about life. Dora shared. Soon, students were packing to go home. Suitcases rolled, buses waited at the gate. Ayomide stood with Dora, a quiet sadness in their eyes. Neither wanted the moment to end, neither wanted to say goodbye. As she turned to leave, their hands touched. A slow, soft, lingering touch that said everything words could not. She walked away, and after a few steps, she turned back, and he turned back too. Smiles, warm, hopeful, silent promise, because some connections don't end with distance, some stories don't fade with time, some hearts are simply meant to find each other again.